Hello everyone, welcome to the Kakujo Show. Today, we're going to open up a new set of digital pets. It's one that might be familiar to you if you've seen my YouTube channel. They're the pendulums, you know, these things, but they're a wave 2. They're a recolor with an extra added evolution chain inside of it. The one I'm most excited for is, of course, BanchoLeomon. I wrapped him back up in his plastic so you can't see him too well, but he's definitely there. This box I ordered from Digimon.com. I've ordered from them a few times before I reached out to them and I was like, hey, can I have one for free? And they were like, yeah, just tell people where you got it. That's pretty much it. Oh my god! Swedish wood carving knife, you failed me! Okay, now I got it. And now it openeth. Hi, Kaze. Sleepy, but you're doing fine. Well, sleep if you need to, Kaze, but I'm always glad to have you here. Oh, man. Dude, okay. Scope it. Scope it. It's about to fall out. Let me just take these out. It's fine. It's fine. Oh my god. The Beelzebumon and the Dukemon Wave 2 Pendulum Ver.20ths. Now I'm going to bring them over here to this main stage, and I'm going to show you them. But first, we're going to follow up on what happened with our Digimon XL. So, what did our Digimon turn into? I'll tell you. But firstly, let me tell you how they turned into it. In this one, whereas normally in a digital pet, you would, wait, it's basically a game of time and a game of care versus care mistakes, right? But not with this one, no! With this guy, I just shoved them full of Dragon Souls, and look what they turn into. It's freaking Agumon. I feel like I should be disappointed because Agumon is like every Digimon that I get now, but it's still, I don't know, I just really like Agumon. They're classic, they're basic, well, I guess that's it, they're basic, you know, you can't go wrong with it, but sometimes you want something a little more exciting. I just kept giving them Dragon Souls over and over again until basically, we go over to their data and go down to DNA, their Ryu, their Dragon meter, filled up to 20 out of 20. And once it hit 20 out of 20, it just evolved. It was suddenly immediately like, bam, like, ah! You know, it was a little startling, actually. But yeah, they're good. Check out their stats. Let's see, 18 grams, Agumon, can battle, can't Jogress, 8 out of 8 hearts, 14 out of 15 training, 115 out of 200 DP, and I don't know how to restore this. Every time I feed it DNA, it uses up some of this, so it's almost like everything that you do in this thing costs wacky points. Which is probably good. Because, like with the Digivice ICs, you could just go willy-nilly do whatever you want all the time, anytime. And that made it, honestly, just made it not fun. Stuff of the Sky says you can basically get to Mega today if you wanted to. Lol, XLs are broke. Oh, really? So you can just keep doing souls and just, like, evolve them in one go? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna take this BanchoLeomon tag. I'm gonna take this guy out of here, my little Tamagotchi bed. We're gonna put him aside. I'll probably just low-key raise this one on my own because I've kind of come to like it. I've kind of come to like the trigger thing. But then, I will send it back to Sam Krieger. Check it out. The Pendulum Ver.20th Wave 2 Beelzebumon version. And here's the top cover. And then here is the back cover. Look at the colors. Look at the shine. It takes CR2032s, thank God. I was just talking to a friend on Twitter about how LR44 is, you know, the little round batteries that digital pets used to all take are garbage because, well, mostly nowadays no one ever sells them properly. You could just order a bunch of them on Amazon, but half of them are like fake or just expired. You never know. And then here's the Dukemon version. That is a really nice shell. Holy cow. Dukemon's looking nice and fancy. I gotta say, I can't make many arguments on how this isn't the best Digimon. They're so dang cool. And then, of course, the back. Alright, well now that that's all out of the way, let's open them. Take off the top cover. Lay it aside. Bring about the end of times. And what a sweet time it'll be. Look at it! Shiny black with that wonderful, wonderful digital pet tab inside. If a digital pet doesn't have this tab inside, it's still something I can love, but it's something that makes me a little sad, you know? Before we get into these, I just want to have a peek at the instruction booklet. I'm not going to get deep into it, because I'm sure they're just like the instruction booklets on the first wave Pendulum Ver.20th. See, so there's Ludomon. And we're going to kind of just flip through here. Okay. Yeah, it kind of just looks the same. And following, here is the Dukemon version. Translucent, almost pearl-like. A very, very smooth finish. The year on the back, it says 2018. Yeah, you can see that. And the background is actually, what is it? Is that actually a Dukemon? Oh, and then following suit, yes, in the background of this one is also Beelzebumon. That probably won't get distracting. Also, it's like a giant poster on your wall of something that your kid's aspiring for. It's kind of sweet, actually. It's kind of nice. 1 and 2. Pendulum 20th. God, the screens are so fresh and shiny and unruined. They're so beautiful. So we can just hit enter on both of them. Uh-oh. You saw that? I pressed these both at the same time and this one took a second press. That's a bit like the Silver Black was. The first wave of the Digimon Pendulum Ver.20ths. I hope it doesn't have a weird wonky button set like the other one did. God, I swear if these are just reshells. I mean, I guess they are just reshells. I guess that's like that's the point. Set. Every time I press a button on this one, it takes a second button press. Come on now. Wait, which egg are you defaulting me to? Where's my choice? I guess I don't get a choice. Unitary Blog says the Axel you have is the Justin Genome version? Oh! It's doing it! Look how needy they are! Okay, hold on. I know you need food, but first we must name you. You are Pabumon. Well, of course you are. You got the little bubbles. Or, I'm sorry, Babumon. The English renames confuse me sometimes. Peachymon. Oh, yeah. We've had Peachymon a couple times now, haven't we? Well, let me have a proper look. We're talking completely hungry. We're talking completely without strength. Total atrophication. I ain't no physical therapist, but I will charge you full price. I hope you are all able to see this. I'm not able to, like, get the glare off the screen on my end and then also trust that it's not on your side, so forgive me. As long as you see, like, 70% of what's happening, I consider that a win. They're full. Now, don't forget, overfeeding is a stat in this game. How do you do this again? Oh, yeah, you gotta shake it. I don't remember what it is for babies! Just shake it! Because I know the sweet spot later on tends to be 8 and then 7 and then 6 and whatnot. And yeah, see? Mega hits. I'm sorry, you didn't get to see Peachymon. My instinct is always to hold him like this because it locks over here on this little ring. But then I hold it like this and, you know, Peachymon ends up kind of disappearing into the background there. That's okay. One more mega hit and I think we'll be good. It's so unfortunate that, the speakers have a different sound, just like in the first wave. I'm serious. I do think that the Beelzebumon version is the Silver Black, re-shelled and with an added Digimon into it, because it's not very responsive, and its sound is a little bad. You know, do you remember back when I played with the first waves? That's too bad, man. Let's go ahead and do a comparison between the two of each waves that I kind of am already feeling like are the same. They're the counterparts of each one, right? So let's start with the culprit. Let's start with Beelzebumon and the Silver Black Pendulum Wave 1. So here's the Wave 1. Silver Black. I still have batteries in this for some reason, even though they're just in a fridge. I should really stop that, because that's going to cause, like, battery acid damage if I'm not careful. But between the two cases, I'd say they feel the same. They even have the same finish. Like, it's almost like the exact... I mean, I realize how stupid and obvious this statement is, but it's almost like the same machine cut them. The exact same mold and specifications, you know? I would say, though, that... it could be with wear, but I will say that I think the Beelzebumon version feels a bit smoother. It definitely has little, like, glitter sparkles in it, which is, like, you can't beat that. Okay, here's my Silver Black. It could just be low batteries, honestly, but here. And then here is the Beelzebumon. Very clearly brighter. Very, very clearly louder. So wait, do I have it all wrong? Well, here's the Dukemon one. And then here's the Silver Black. Oh, I might have had them mixed up, actually. I may very well have had them mixed up. So it could be that the Silver Black goes alongside this one, as least as far as the speakers go. And then on the flip side, does that mean that these two are going to sound the same, you think? Here, let's listen. Here is the Beelzebumon. And then here is the Silver Blue. Okay, yeah, the Silver Blue's quieter, but it's the same exact speaker. Huh, well, it doesn't have to mean that everything's the same between them, though. I mean, one can have the same speaker parts and then the same other parts. Or then, you know, different other parts, right? I mean, come on. Oi! Taisuru, thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. Oh! Ah! Is it time then? Whoa, that was like 10 minutes! How spoiled are we these days? Oh. Holy cow. Okay, so we got Mochimon. And for some reason I'm spacing on this one right now, even though it's one of my favorite Digimon. It's the earlier form of Gerald. What am I doing? Yeah, it's Pokemon. Oh, wow. Okay, one of you two is laying out some weak sauce, apparently. What? So how is your weak attack Mochimon's strong attack? I don't know which one of you needs to step their game up. I don't know which one I'm more disappointed in. Whatever, Mochimon's doing everything he's supposed to do. It's not always about raw power and talent, it's about work ethic! And Mochimon has it. It doesn't surprise me that Pokemon doesn't, though. Pokemon is young Gerald, and they're kind of a butt. Hunger's great. Strength is, well, it could be better. But the thing that's really important between even this stage and the next one to get a good evolution is effort. And we'll fill that up by training 4 times. Each time we train 4 times, 1 heart is filled. I wanted to say this before I forgot it again, but when I shake these, the pendulums feel different. The pendulums feel soft, like the Autokundes Dragon Quest Slime Pedometer digital pet. Since apparently these two are matches, I'm going to shake them in succession next to the speaker, and I don't know, maybe you'll hear it too. Here is the old one. Here's Silver Black. Hear that clickety-clack? You hear that bone sound? Sound like grandma shaking the dice? Here is the Dukemon version. Not exactly rubbery, but certainly softer and more insulated? I wonder what the change there is. I wonder what mechanically under the hood here are... you know, there's probably some small quality of life improvements down here, right? Somewhere down below there, and only Pokemon and only Mochimon know about it, and they're not going to tell me. Taisuru asks, does anyone else get weirded out by Mochimon growing a huge butt when he attacks? What? Excuse me? I guess as a digital parent, I don't really, like, look for those things, but... Okay, I'm going to check it out now. Oh my god, he gets a big honking butt! Dude, Taisuru! I'm never gonna not see that. Thanks a lot, man. Shai says I'm more weirded out by how his mouth looks like it's breaking in half. No, just just focus on the butt. I shouldn't say that about my Mochimon, but